All of our favorite stores, our major department stores that are out there. And this is an eyeshadow palette that offers to you the most beautiful eyeshadows. There are shimmers and there are mattes that you are going to love for day and for night and for special occasions. We're going to be giving you an opportunity to be able to own, of course, what we're calling the maple syrup pancakes palette. I love the name, by the way. The colors are beautiful. They're going to work on the deepest, darkest, most ebony skin and the fairest and the lightest of the skin tones. And then the bottle that you're seeing, well, that's called the Shadow Insurance Eyeshadow Primer. How many of you have oily eyelids that you put the eyeshadow on your eyelids and then the eyeshadow doesn't stay, or you're like me, I'm 55, and so my eyelids are dry, and so oftentimes when I put on eyeshadow, right, it gets a little crepey. Well, this is gonna give you not only that smoothness if you have dry, crepey eyeshadow lids like I do, or oily eyeshadow lids, it'll allow that eyeshadow to stay on. This alone sells for $27. I know. Look at the price on your screen. Because your eyeshadow palette, if we can show the if purchase separately, sells for $54. You're getting them both while supplies last for $26. Let me introduce you to the remarkable Manny Roldan. Manny happens to be the brand ambassador and an expert when it comes to makeup, and he's also from my hometown of Miami. Beauty artist and expert for over 20 years in the business. You look great.
Yes, oh, thank you. How are you 55? I just heard you say that. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, you look amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
But at 55, my skin has changed dramatically.
Yes.
So I used to be oily. Now I'm super dry, Manny. Oh,
yeah.
I cannot tell you whatever. We spoke a little bit earlier. This value and these colors are beautiful. For me, this is, I was saying to Crystal, who helped me out with my makeup, this is such a great deal. Like, I cannot believe the price here.
The
right?
price is amazing, especially for what you're getting.
If you're a makeup artist, stock up. If you're a makeup junkie, stock up. If you want to have fun with your makeup, stock up. You were saying to me that as a makeup artist, whether it's a wedding, whether or not you are going to be doing women of all skin tones, because oftentimes when you're going to do makeup, it could be women that have really, really deep, dark skin, or women with very fair skin. This is the palette that you take because you're like, this is going to work on every skin tone.
It's going to work on everyone. It doesn't matter skin tone. It doesn't matter eye color. It doesn't matter eye shape. I know that this palette works because the colors are curated to really work with absolutely everyone.
Oh my God, look at
this is one of those palettes where if I have if it's a wedding, if it's a prom, it doesn't matter what it is, this is going to work. And I love it because we actually have some fun colors in here that you can play with as well.
Look how beautiful that is.
That work so great with the neutrals too. But the mattes, like the one you're putting on now,
look at that.
the pigmentation
how beautiful
is
would that be
there.
for the fall?
And look at with the gold that's under it. They all work so well together. And when you look at this palette, you can see that there are some really great fun shades in there. But what I love about it is what we like to do at Too Faced is put colors together that you can really just work with all of them. And they're going to work so beautifully together so you can create a very easy look.
Okay, so every single color in here I can wear.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you'll have like 3 great ones and then the rest of them are like, you know.
But what am I going to do with that, right? You're like, what am I going to do with that one?
They're all really beautiful colors.
Yes, and look at Tammy. Her eye shape is gorgeous, but you can see here, she took some of that deeper blue, put it through the crease. She took that lighter color in here that's called powdered sugar, and she put it right under the brow.
Oh, how pretty, Tammy, I love that. It
just pops right under that brow. But you can see, just grabbing 3 shades, you really can curate just a beautiful look, and using that eyeshadow insurance underneath is key because it's going to make all of these colors pop even more, wear even longer without creasing. And what I love about it, it truly grabs that shadow so you don't get any of that fallout. A lot of times I hate fallout on that.
I was going to say that the eyeshadow insurance alone, that sells for $27.
Yes.
So it's like for $1 less than you would just pay for that full size eye, for $1 less than you would pay for that eyeshadow insurance, you're getting this
this and the palette.
And the palette, it's like getting the palette for free.
You're getting it all, and you can see here in the video what I love about this. You can see
look how beautiful.
so this has no color to it. So again, it doesn't matter what your skin tone is. You just put this right on your eyelid, tap it on with your fingertip, and it makes a huge difference with any eyeshadow you're putting on top of it. It doesn't have to be Too Faced. If you have shadows at home, you can use that on top of this as well, and it's going to work just as good.
Look at how beautiful that color is.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Oh my gosh.
And the shimmers, I love what we do with the shimmers too, because we make them to where you really can just use your fingertip to apply them. You don't even need a brush with them. Just take your finger, apply them onto the eyelid, and they work beautifully.
I mean, the colors are beautiful here.
Yes, and the pigments there. At Too Faced, we love pigment. So these are like pressed pigments, so you get the best color out of these without having to work and pile the color on. And then the pigments themselves and the shadows themselves are so creamy, so they blend so easy on the eye. You'll feel like a makeup artist using these because they just blend so easily for you.
So free shipping, $8 and change. You know, we were talking about, so one of the things that we've asked today is like, what new kind of makeup technique that you might want to try, you know, in 2024.
Yes.
You know, and I know like this year, kind of with that fresh kind of new dewy look, a little natural. And I like that with a palette like this, you can experiment, right? You can go for a fresh kind of natural look. If you want to zhuzh it up a little bit, you can do that for nighttime. Because you do have some of the deeper, darker colors. Like I love that Tammy went for a little kind of a smokier, kind of sexier look. So it gives you an opportunity without spending a lot of money to really kind of create any look you'd like.
You can, and you can go as natural as you want with these. Don't let the colors scare you. You can even take one of these pinks and just use a fluffy brush, and it'll just wash the color on to create more of that dewy, natural look that you're talking about for 2024.
So here's the thing, because the price is so incredible, and I'd like to show you that just that price just one more time, not a lot of these remaining. I know we have to have, Rick, how many of these? Like fewer than 500 or 600 of these remaining? All right, so we've got about 500 remaining. This alone is $54 in stores. 54. By the way, it smells divine.
It smells like maple syrup pancakes.
It smells like maple syrup pancakes. But it's really about those beautiful, highly pigmented colors. So 54 here, and then of course you get that eyeshadow insurance. $27. You get them both for $26. That's a
amazing deal.
That's a steal of a deal with free shipping and handling. Looking for great values after the holidays, with a lot of us are on a budget and looking to maybe tuck away little birthday gifts, little girlfriend gifts, or just to kind of